much again for doing this. So I've already cut the diaphragm off of the thoracic wall. So now I'm going to make an incision going up that way to expose the respiratory system. And I want to be as low as possible. Yeah. That sounded nasty. Baby back ribs, my baby back ribs. Don't be doing that to me, my good friend. Don't be doing that to me.
Those look like nail clippers that are bigger.
Yeah, they look like nail clippers for like a cow or something.
A cow?
Because it's got big hoofs.
Yeah, I don't think that those are big enough for a cow, but
Yeah.
yeah. Like that makes my ribs hurt just hearing that noise.
Your ribs are hurting.
Sounds
Yeah,
sad.
from hearing that cluck cluck. Yeah.
We can make a YouTube channel right now, or we can add it to your YouTube channel. ASMR videos.
What about that blood vessel? You gonna cut it?
Yeah.
There's some of these smaller ones, we're not too worried about it.
That's satisfying.
Gonna turn the cat around.
Okay.
Ooh, good thing he has closed shoes.
So I'm trying to make the video shorter by hurrying up. So I'm finishing it off the diaphragm. I don't want you to cut on the diaphragm. You see the diaphragm right there. Ding ding ding. You kind of want to go as low as possible, all the way to what's love got to do with it. Actually. Yeah, that will be me cutting the ribs. Yeah, it's kind of definitely a fabulous time. So the mammary, the internal mammary artery and vein will be kind of cut off because they will be on the thoracic cage, and I'm gonna retract it like that. You feel me? I'm just cutting through the pectoralis major here.
It's
Do you see?
Is it like Snapchat?
The internal mammary vein. Mm-hmm.
oh,
No, I never post anything on that Snapchat. I usually don't use it.
Like I have it. I mean, we use it to communicate with my cousins.
And they came out with
So now I'm peeling off this.
Yeah, so like you can pause them. Oh no, just oh, you're right. Yeah,
What's that?
just
I don't know everything really, to be quite honest. Not really. Have any preferences such?
Have you always been a professor?
No, not really. Oh, I used to work in the pharmaceutical industry. I used to work
ooh.
for a medical education firm as well. I started off doing preclinical research on antipsychotic drugs. Okay, in the neuroscience pharmacology department at Aventis Pharmaceuticals, which is now Sanofi Aventis
Where at?
in New Jersey, in Bridgewater. Maybe not, because I don't know the guys there anymore. My boss, who was my boss then, he's left. He's gone to another company. I think he works for Pfizer or something like that. But yeah, you can get an internship at Pfizer. I could hook you up. Even if I don't know people there, I could try to hook you up. Even at Aventis, which is now Sanofi Aventis, there might still be some guys there. Do you see the brachial vein and so forth? It's not even funny right now. Did you see that? Oh my god. Ding, ding, ding. And then you see the neurovascular bundle. Remember, I told you, see, all this is the brachial plexus stuff? These are nerves. Is it coming? I'm sorry, my good friend. I might be poking you with
You
my
don't poke
deal.
me. You're good.
Oh, yeah, okay, good. Do you see the neurovascular bundle?
You haven't scratched me with the cat leg yet.
I haven't scratched with a cat leg yet. Oh my god. And do you see the subscapular vein kind of going down like that?
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm going to focus a little bit more on the blood vessels because you know what I'm saying? Oh my god. Because there's the scapula right there. This is the scapula. Yeah, this is the scapula. Okay?
Can I take a picture of that episode?
You can take yours later, but if you want to take now, you could always do that.
Yeah, I want to get a picture of this before you strip it down.
Okay? You could see this is the transverse scapular vein over here.
I'm more curious about this stuff.
Oh, okay, this is
I
the.
can do both.
Are you guys listening or something? Can you sort of make sure you're paying attention right now? Okay, my good friends. Okay, this is of course the liver. See, it's kind of on the right.
Okay.
Yeah, this whole thing is the liver, and like I said, this is the gallbladder,
Okay.
and this is the right median lobe.
Okay.
This is the left median lobe, and this is the left lateral lobe. And the right lateral lobe, you gotta go all the way down here. Do you see the right lateral lobe? This is the right lateral lobe.
Okay.
You can see the inferior vena cava right there. Oh my god, that's really pretty. Yeah, it's amazing to. Guys. Shh. Okay, so there's the right lateral lobe. You gotta go all the way to what's love gotta do with it. You see, and it's got the renal flexure right there to accommodate the kidney. Bung, bung, bung. And then, so that's four, right? And then this is the fifth lobe, which is the caudate lobe. You see, there's a caudate lobe. Ding, ding, ding. And then there's the stomach, and you can see just as the esophagus just dips maybe a centimeter or so below the esophageal hiatus, which is a hole in the diaphragm through which the esophagus goes. And then most of the esophagus is going to be in the thoracic cavity. You see what I'm saying? Just a little bitty itty part of it is in the abdominal cavity because you see, even though it's a digestive organ, you understand. So if I'm taking the esophagus, it's gonna be up here with the respirator, with the trachea. You understand? And I expose it for you. The trachea can't miss it a mile away. Do you feel me?
I see you.
Yeah, because it's got those C-shaped cartilaginous rings. You can't miss it even if you try. Okay.
And
and then there's the thymus. Okay, the thymus is right here, and it gets smaller as you get adult. And I'm gonna remove it, right? And you see, I'm removing the thalamus. I'm removing the thalamus. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, and you see, I'm peeling it off like a banana or something. Okay, do you see now the bifurcation? There's the brachiocephalic vein. There's the superior vena cava, you understand? And there's the internal mammary vein, like I told you, it's going to be cut off because I just removed this. You say, oh, I haven't completely removed it yet, but I am gonna. And then I keep peeling it off like that, you see, and exposing the external jugular vein. As you can see, the transverse scapular vein and the transverse scapular artery might be also there, right here. Do you see it? Ding, 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 ding. Okay, there's the no, it's not. There's the thymus. I'm gonna completely remove it, my good friends. Do you understand me?
I think it's out of.
Ouchie. Sorry, my good friend. You understand? Now it's all sorts of view. Okay, I'm removing the thymus. Did you see the thymus was right on top here like that? It's right superior to the heart, to the superior vena cava and stuff. So I remove it like that. And ding, 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 ding. So I might leave it hanging like a little deal thingy here. Are you going? Are you sure? It's very early. Are you sure? Because this is an important lab. Okay, if you have to, you must, but you know. Okay, my good friend, we'll see you later then, I guess.
What is it that you're doing after?
It's just the tissue, the muscle surrounding the sort of neck area there. Yeah, so I'm continuing to expose the external jugular vein, which will be that. I'm kind of waiting to remove this thymus, okay? Because you see how it's, and this is the common carotid, you understand, on the artery on the right side. Are people going? Oh, you just getting, I was kind of getting worried. I was like, oh, please, stay.
Are we gonna do that or no?
We're going to do what now?
Are we gonna dissect too or no?
Like I said, my primary goal is for you to start to learn these things. So if I let you guys dissect, it might take away from that time. You understand? I apologize that we kind of have to focus now. And you see what I'm saying? I'm exposing, so I'm gonna completely remove that. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see? Do you see? And this is the esophagus. This one. This is the esophagus. And this is the trachea. The trachea, you can't miss it a mile away. Look at the C-shaped. I can even feel them. The C-shaped cartilaginous rings. You guys, can you see? Don't you want to see a little bit? You could have come closer instead of go further away.
She was right next.
Yeah, she was.
Oh, okay. And you completely sort of gave it up. You could have come and sneak in like what my good friend here does.
Like the Nikki.
Nikki does. She gets all up into it.
Yeah, she's like, this is my cat.
All right, my good friends.
VIP access.
So now I want to. This is the transverse jugular vein. Okay, so I'm gonna be careful not to cut it. Okay, so this is why I'm gonna do this. Remember, like I said, I'm gonna try and do both. The circulatory system, because I wanna expose the facial. And the skin of this thing is so hot. Something funny? You enjoy? You're just happy? That's good. It's always good to be high on life. It's always good. Ouchie, ouchie. Ouchie. You see, this is why I'm kind of sort of like, hey, I'm sparing you from having to do all this. Greater momentum. Greater momentum. Momentum, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we had excellent pictures. We can take more now, but we had excellent pictures. Yeah, excellent pictures already. You know what I'm saying? We got excellent pictures already. Moment. Don't confuse yourself. Yeah. So I'm just going to remove this because we need to expose the facial vein, the anterior facial vein and the posterior facial vein. You know, because it comes out really good over here. Excuse me if I poke you or anything. You moved. Yeah, can hold it for me so that I can. What's that?
Yeah, it was showing didn't work very well.
The what now? The brakes on the deal thingy? Yeah.